Today's AskReddit post. Men of Reddit, what is something women do that you just can't get enough of? Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Let's get started. When we are walking and she chooses to hold my arm instead of my hand, makes me feel like Superman. OHH, I love to do that. It helps me walk closer together too. Plus your hands get hot and sweaty. For me it's compliments. The last woman I dated was very complimentary. The smallest, innocent contact. Placing a hand on my shoulder. Putting your hand in mine for assistance with a step. Both have caused more chemical reactions in me than intercourse. Or when they just casually lean on you for no other reason than they want to be in contact. Like holy poop, she really likes me. My girlfriend wraps around my arm with both of hers when walking beside me sometimes. Leans up real close against me when we stop. Best high in the world. Why yes, I will fight a dragon for you, no problem as work. I love the feeling of invincibility. It's like I'm suddenly confident enough to go Super Saiyan on demand. Hell yeah, Budamago Ultra Method King instinct at that moment. Surreal. Have you lay down in their lap while watching TV and just rub your head? I love when my husband lays his head on my lap or hugs my midsection after a hard day. The vulnerability of it from such a big strong man just melts me. Your husband's lucky. Nice and soft hugs. Just hold me. Soft lady. Yeah, exactly, just touch me. Not even in a intercordial way. Just make contact. Put your hand on my back while we sleep. I don't want much. I love it when instead of telling me what to do or where to go, they just gently guide me with their hands. Flipping their hair. Reminds me of that Charlie's Angels scene where Lucy Liu tells Cameron Diaz to flip her goddamn hair at Luke Wilson. His reaction is priceless. I love being reminded of this scene, lol. Listen, I don't have a ton to say, but when I need to get something off my chest, I'm grateful I married a good listener. The ducking kids are another story. People in general suck at it. Touch my face and just look. Doesn't happen that often. Never really did. But there's a nice small moment when someone you love just looks at you and doesn't say a word because no words are needed. Do that poop more. Bro, I couldn't agree more. To be that interesting to someone and to know you're admired/loved by someone that much is game changing. Is it still as game changing if you don't feel the same? Friend of mine is leaving the country indefinitely soon. I want to tell the guy just so he *KNOWS**, even if / though it's not reciprocated, he is admired and loved that much. But I would be distraught if he thought it was weird or was disgusted. When she wants to lay with her head on top of my chest and wants me to fold all around her. Guilty pleasure. She falls asleep there and starts drooling on you a little. Oh yes. I radiate body heat like Baymax, and my GF has done this a bunch of times. It's cute on a whole new level. This post just called me single in ways I never imagined. Don't worry, I'm here too. There's dozens of us. So many. Cuddling. Yeah. We can't get enough of that either. This is kinda sad. But my GF tells me I'm pretty. I don't believe her. But it's nice to hear it. If she's saying it, she means it, trust me. At the very least he is pretty to her and she likes looking at him. What more can you ask for? Really? Know how to have a good balance of perfume. Perfume should be a reward for the opportunity to get closer to you, not a punishment. When they grab my arm, any part of it really, in my immature head I'm like, yes, I'm your man, I'm your protector, aha, yes yes. Instead of holding my husband's hand, sometimes we go old school and I grab his bicep as he bends his elbow. I snuggle in and walk like that, haha. Miss this so much. Snuggle up to you late in the evening while watching a movie. Guys literally only want one thing and it's ducking disgusting. Actually, it is two things. Hug you from behind whenever you don't expect it. Gotta love that. When she makes direct eye contact. I kid you not. IFOLDD so hard. Pretty eyes on top. I'm terrible with eye contact. Never able to keep it for longer than a second without having to look away. But whenever I make eye contact with my boyfriend, he does this little smile and his eyes light up. We could be talking about anything, or it could be completely silent, and he'll always have that subtle smile and glow when he catches my eye. Been that way since we first started dating nearly 6 years ago. I could look into them forever. They're the only eyes I want to stare into for the rest of my life. Be soft and smell nice. Wife. Be soft, smell nice. Life good. Wife fight back. When my wife scratches my back or my head. Scratches anywhere. Really? Woof. I'm a dog. Scalp massages are underrated. My boyfriend hums like a new computer when I do it with him. I imagine printer boot up noises for some reason. My partner gets acrylic nails to give me unreal back scratches. I love her so much. When women put their hair up in the round bun at the top. This is so wholesome. I love it. Haha. The best days of my life were laying in bed with my wife in her house sweats, hair up in the donut bun, and our baby daughter nestled between us. I'll never have a better day again. Just a solid hug. Like 10 to 15 seconds. Cures a whole hell of a ducking lot. I'll take all of your best cuddles. Please. Laying there with your head on my shoulder/chest. My arm wrapped around you. Your arm and leg draped across me. I could melt. I have some issues with my hip. If I can't stretch out my right leg when I'm in bed, I get a really bad throbbing pain in my hip. So, I try to scooch back towards the edge of the bed so I can stretch my leg a bit and not disturb my husband. He keeps telling me I can rest my leg on his hip, but he has back issues. Lol, I don't wanna do that and cause him pain. He works HVAC, so it's very physical for him, so I just suffer in pain myself. Lol. Physical touch and mutual attraction is very important to me, and I didn't realize how much it is until I was with my last partner. She would grab my ass, compliment my appearance, and just was generally enthusiastic about me. It made me feel validated and wanted, which I hadn't really experienced in my previous relationship. That really makes me sad that I've heard this before. My boyfriend told me that I'm his first girlfriend to call him handsome. Like, at all. And I do it a lot because 1, he's so handsome. IDK how I snagged him, and 2, he deserves to hear it. I hope you feel validated and wanted in your next relationship. How good they smell. Not in a creepy way, but like when your partner has just got out of the shower and washed their hair. The feel of your skin. It could be your cheek, your tummy, your hand, your breasts, your last smooth and soft. I love kissing the belly. I recently gave her a raspberry on the tummy and she giggled. It was so cute. Ha ha ha. Hugs. As a girl reading this, thank you to the men that didn't make me feel like an object. Those comments are honestly the best. Right under this comment, spread their labia while making pterodactyl sounds. When their dress or clothing has pockets, the little dance they do. My GF gets excited when her outfit has pockets. Lol. Stealing the term pockets. Super cute. Lonely souls of Reddit. For the love of God, please do not read this thread. Too late. Exist. My ex would shower with me and would wash my complete body. I would only stand there and relax. Usually nothing intercordial happened in the shower itself, but immediately after, washing each other's hair is the most intimate thing you can do with a lover. Doing nothing at all and suddenly getting a hug from the back. The guys I grew up around could never allow themselves to even be patted on the shoulder, let alone spontaneously display any sort of affection, platonic or otherwise. But for whatever reason, all the women in my life who have become comfortable being around me have no issues being in my space and showing affection. I've seen women act like that with each other too. I'm not from the city. Maybe this is normal elsewhere, but it's remarkable to me. The lean in hug, where I can kiss the top of her head before we part ways, always makes my heart sing. Allowing us to be vulnerable and not holding it against us later, or laughing about it after a breakup. I'm a woman and wish more women did this. And dudes, honest, it just shows you are human and it's super attractive. Showing kindness. This comment section is honestly so wholesome. So much vulnerability and respect. A couple of anticipated responses lol, but generally a lot of really emotionally mature and thoughtful responses. Thank you for reminding us that we exist for more than just being objectified, intercoursealized, and being beneath you in every other way. If you haven't shared these with your partners or you're dating and haven't shared before, please tell us. This is such a big thing to share with us, and we love the same little things you do. Honestly, it's all of these things that lead to the more naughty things you want. Promise. The older I get, the more I realize that the differences between men and women are overly emphasized and exaggerated. We're all human. We all want love and respect. We have much more in common than we like to think. Communicate clearly. I used to be afraid to communicate to the men I was dating. Turns out the right man welcomes communication and vulnerability. I didn't learn how to communicate properly until I started master's level counseling courses. Why can't they teach that poop in high school? Make me laugh. Women are so effortless funny dude. When they are truly affectionate and flirty. This thread is a proof that men are simple beings. Agreed. Miss, you can lick my ass. No, you lick my ass. Hand holding. I love holding hands, but my BF doesn't. It's driving me crazy. OMG, same but genders reversed. What, won't they just let us hold their hands? Exclamation mark. Question mark. Exclamation mark. Question mark. Exclamation mark. I'm going insane. Use me as a pillow. Or kindly touch me in a friendly, familiar way. It's not an invitation to intercourse. It's simply a nice gesture, letting me know they feel safe around me. Letting me rest my head on her boob as we cuddle. A smile from a pretty lady always melts my heart. Man here. Reading trough the comments goes to show how touch deprived we are. That's why we appreciate the little things. Thanks women, you're da best. /*. I'm glad to see most of the replies have been fairly wholesome. Because I'm autistic. My favorite thing is when a woman actively engages in my interests. It could be something even as simple as offhandedly mentioning something to do with my special interest. It makes me feel incredibly happy to have my girlfriend not only pay attention to, but support my interests. IDK may be that stupid, but anyone who lets me rant about everything I know, especially if they start getting into it too, have a very easy path to my heart. You don't have to be autistic for that. Love it too. It feels so nice to share that with someone. Beautiful soulful eyes. They're better at giving normal compliments. Men keep it to themselves. Bro, you actually watched the whole video. I'd give you a high five if I was a human. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more great content. See you next time.